London, it's ours.
I posted that video 3 years ago after I'd been to the 3-0 win against Arsenal under Antonio Conte, which basically ensured that we got Champions League football. Now, I don't like talking about other teams, specifically Arsenal, too much when it comes to Spurs, but it's quite remarkable the way that both teams have gone, the different paths they've taken. Well, a lot has happened since then. You know, Conte had that rant and got the sack, and then Mason Cellini came in, that was even worse. Ange came in last season, Kane left. So many things have happened. I look at Tottenham this season as a whole, and while I'm very proud and happy to be in a European final, please do not misunderstand me with that. I'm so disheartened with these 20 Premier League losses. Yesterday was the first Premier League game I had missed, apart from COVID, actually going to, because, you know, this season taught me that life is so much bigger than going every week and watching these games. And I tell you what, under Ange in the league, I'm so happy I didn't go. Because while his tenure is the product of previous failures of the owners to back managers like Mourinho and Conte, he's had backing, and I look at it now, and I know he's had the injuries, and I sympathise with him a lot, but it's a lot to take this season, the 20 Premier League losses, you know, the lack of care for those fans that are going week in, week out in those league games. And, you know, people are saying, oh, we changed the team or whatever, but I look specifically at Crystal Palace yesterday, who deserve so much credit under Glasner. They've been fantastic. You know, they lost to Lise. They seem to have almost gone up a level. We all want them to win the FA Cup, but they've got their FA Cup final on Saturday. And I look at the effort of these players, and I look at the mentality of this manager and everything that's happened. And I don't take pride this season at all. And I feel dirty for saying it, but whether we win that Europa League final or not, I'm going to be happy that he's gone. I am, because I feel like that City game at the end of last season maybe was a turning point for him, this, that, the other. But, you know, the 20 Premier League losses is simply inexcusable, injuries or not. You've had those players back realistically since that City game. We've had about 10 league games since then, and we've won one of them. Like, it's simply inexcusable. I look at the struggling against Tamworth. I look at the shushing the fans against Chelsea. I don't like what this man has built, and I feel like I get so much sort of criticism for not liking this manager and thinking that we're going to go places. But I don't know how people see this and think that it can get any better next season under him. Like, I'm going out to Bilbao with my dad. It's going to be magical and fantastic, and I'm so thankful that we're in a European final, but I feel so dirty now, and I feel awful. It's going to be 22 Premier League losses. I don't think we beat Villa. I don't think we beat Brighton, and I'm usually such a positive and upbeat Spurs fan, but I feel like this guy has been grinding it down because he just doesn't care. I feel like he wants to win that Europa League, which is fantastic and great for us, but then in general just wants to walk out and go cool. Like, I don't think he cares for the club. I don't think he cares for the fans, and it feels really dirty and horrible to say that, but you know, there's just no consideration from him. And people can sit there and say, well, look at Man United and Amorim. Amorim joined halfway through a season. This is Ange's second season, and I know at the start of the season we were playing games well and we weren't getting those results, and we've had the injuries, but it's not got any better. He's put everything on the Europa League. If we don't win that Europa League final, it'd be great to be a European final, whatever, but if we don't win it, that's 17th in the league and nothing to show for it at all, and he's left us in a worse state than when he came here.